Greetings everybody, welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Dreamscaper. Now, one more time into the dream world. Let's see what we can find, let's see what kind of run we can engineer for ourselves in here. And maybe we'll find some more memories as well, I would certainly like that. Now, we start with a little bit of Minesweeper, pretty simple riddle in here. And we're done. Man, why can't they all be this easy? Okay, we get a better weapon right from the start, and you know what? I do not hate it. One bit. Unarmed combat, probably not one of the better weapons, but for the moment we are not picky about it. Now the deflector is huge. The deflector is pretty huge. The thundering launch, not bad, but I think the deflector is going to be my pick of choice in here. Jet, oh there's actually a memory over there. Got some inside. The Burger House. My parents used to take us here every Friday night. Home to the greatest burgers in the forest. Also the only place to get burgers in Baku. Well, that does not make for a lot of competition. But as long as they're good, I guess there's no reason to complain, right? But yeah, there's one more memory for us to be claimed. I wonder if we have seen that one before and just never bothered to pick it up. Which is absolutely possible, you know? We have been going through that place so often. I just noticed that purely by accident there. And using that great parry window on our new shield. And the shield also has... Okay, you know what? This is why I don't really like the melee-handed weapons. It's kind of hard to destroy these things in an efficient way. Probably just better to dash through them. That shield is going to be pretty hard to replace with something better, that's for sure. Had some good static, extra status effects as well, like extra sand gained. There's a new ability. The Firebird though. And the Searing Needle. I take the Firebird in here. Adding some extra long-term survivability for the run, which I think is a pretty good thing. Piercing ranged attacks, it's tempting. There's a time and a place for those, for sure. I don't think we are at set time and place yet. We get rid of this, take the key. We have already a lot of sand too, so I wouldn't mind. There's a shop, perfect timing. I was just about to say how much I would like to see that right here and now. And then it's here. I wish other roguelikes would be that convenient for me in that regard. And punch him down. Done and done. That should get some of both sides. Yeah. Didn't get anything out of that, but at least we were efficient about it. And in here we get doubling our currently held amount of keys. It's pretty tempting. There's a new shield which we don't need, crisscross which we don't need at all, and the masher not needed either. I say we complete the floor first, see if we can maybe finagle getting a second key in here before we need to go. If we do, great. If we don't, so be it. Now that guy over there, he looks like he's gonna drop a key for me. He didn't. Anything in here? No. Got some more stuff to destroy, so we will. There's also a chance that the boss could give us an item that doubles our keys too. So we still got a little bit of exploration here. Come on, destroy it. I swear, the fists are so inconvenient for that stuff. So inconvenient indeed. Get rid of those. I don't know if there can be keys in the destructible rocks, but I am willing to test it out one more time. There was none, but there's some extra inside and some more sand as well. What was in here? A door for which we probably end up needing the key, right? I kind of was hoping that we could actually punch that thing around, but we couldn't. Alright. Check the boss. I'm already getting into that min-maxing mood again, you can tell. I want to get as many keys as early on as possible so that we don't have to struggle getting them later down the line. Now, what's this gonna be? It is actually pretty cool for a hunter build. Now I kind of wish I would have picked up the piercing... Oh, yeah, we can't teleport out of this. Now I kind of wish we went for the piercing projectiles just for some interesting long-term builds. But it's not that necessary, I would say. There's one passive that gives you just more projectile. And I think that one is probably the best upgrade you can have for your ranged weapon. Just basically doubling the damage potential you got going on there. So good. And sometimes I even find ranged weapons that have that as a base ability. Thunder Step. It's not good. It will just end up getting us killed, trust me, I know. I know that on good authority. Now, with all that being said and done, looking pretty good here. We have a lot of room for development, and the next floor is hopefully gonna be nice as well. Also, you know what? We haven't, at least I feel like I haven't talked to some people in a hot while. Because I actually haven't played the game in a hot while. After I have defeated the boss for the first time, which I think should have been in the last episode, I just took a few days of break, partly because of work, but also because I wanted the developers to just, you know, put in some patches here and there, some bug fixing. Which has happened at this point too. Tamal intensely explains to Cassidy the origin story of a famous rapper. I'm pretty sure we had that before. Take a turn, pen. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Hello, Cassidy! What can I do for you? You can take that pen, I guess. How do you feel about aimless chit-chat? Generally, tepid. Which we already did too, but let's put that to the side as well. I can make time for you, though. I'm flattered, honestly. I'm just wondering how you do it. I mean, I always am. You're so together. You always know what to do, what to say, what any project needs. It's intimidating, dude. I'll be honest. Ah, so this wasn't aimless chit-chat after all. If I were more pedantic than I am, I would give you a small lecture on the importance of study to prepare you for the workforce. But while I am many things, I do try not to be an asshole. Well, you succeed at that. I'm glad, although if I am intimidating, I clearly need to work hard on that front. Oh, don't worry about it. I only intimidated because you know what you're doing, and you're confident in what you do. I feel like I'm constantly trying to treat water, and keep inhaling it in the process. I mean, so do I. Cassidy. I don't know if anyone at the firm except Nathan really believes that they know what they are doing. And I can tell you firmly that Nathan doesn't actually know what he is doing. My point is that I seem together because I don't have a choice. Failure is not an option for me. I should introduce you to my roommate sometime. Sophie says that a lot too. I expect it is one of the reasons you and I are friends. A lot of the others at PM are, how to put this politely, elitist assholes? I was going to say privileged, but your choice of words is accurate for most of them. The stakes are low for them. Keith is there because his father's a shareholder. And even if he does never meet deadlines, he is never gonna get fired. Miranda didn't have to pay for college, because her mother was a professor, and friends with the dean. But you and I, and probably your roommate, we had to claw our way here. The stakes are higher. We put in 100 times the work to get to where we are, and it's a lot more precarious for us. Yeah, I know what you mean. So I do not have another option. I will work as hard as I can, and support my family, who gave up so much to get me this opportunity. Man, I wish I had that conviction. What do you mean? This isn't what I wanted to do, you know? It was a compromise. I wanted to be an artist. Work is a means to an end, Cassidy. I have no particular love for marketing. In all honesty, I think it is an evil profession. But I don't have the temperament to be an architect or a biologist. So here I am. But what do you want to do? What I want to do doesn't matter. Maybe in another 5 years I can ask myself that question. Right now, what I want to do is to provide for my family, and pay back their kindness and belief in me. I'd suggest you align yourself the same way. It will make the job easier. So first of all, good thing that we got that going on, that Tamal's passion rank 4. Tamal said a lot of very right and a lot of very wrong things there. I think First of all, it is very telling that Cassidy feels confident enough that she can have that sort of conversation with one of her workmates this early into her career in there, because that is not a thing that is taken lightly. That stuff can backfire on you pretty easily. Second of all, you should never wait for 5 years to do what you truly want to do. That is never a thing you should do. And well enough for family and friends is a thing that should be valued. You should never value it to a point that you end up being unhappy about what you do. Now, Fernando. I want to see more Fernando in here, so let's chit-chat for a bit. As Cassie explains the problem she's been having, Fernando notes that it's similar to a historic event. Historic events, huh? To try the illustration of the classical musician. He liked it quite a bit. I don't get it, dude. You clearly don't want to go, and you clearly don't like them. Why drive halfway across the country for a wedding you don't care about? Because sometimes adults have to make choices they aren't happy with, for the sake of the people they care about, Cassidy. I'm not a kid, but from what you've said, your wife doesn't even like her sister that much anyway. None of this makes any sense. There's free food. And, again, sometimes we have to make choices for the sake of other people. Yes, Nina has a tense relationship with her sister, but it's not about her sister. It's about their mother. And the kids want to go. I've done things for my mother that I prefer not to, but if she tried to pressure me into attending a wedding with, she is not pressuring. How many people were on the guest list? I want to be sure I'm directing the correct amount of overdramatic, hyperbolic anger towards the idea. 324. Man, that's a big wedding. 324 other human beings? I'd fake my death. That's about twice as many people as living in your hometown. And move to the other side of the country. Oh, so you didn't? What? No. I mean, I did the last thing, not the first two. Guess I owe Tamal $50. Tamal knows better. He's my supervisor. He's busted me texting my mom at work. And this isn't about me. Touched a nerve, huh? You're just deflecting. You seem to think there's some grand mystery here to be solved about why I'm going to this wedding. There's not. I'll make my family happy. So I'll do it. Nina's happy when her mother's happy. I'm happy when Nina's happy. The kids will get to see their cousins. I can stand having to wear an outfit I hate for a day. I don't get you, Fernando, but have fun, I guess. I'll certainly do my best. I think Fernando, he does... Oh, next unlock. I want that unlock. If it is what I think it is, I want that. He does have the right attitude about this, you know. Sometimes it's best to not stress about those things too much. And when you go to a wedding, you know the food's gonna be good. Now, Allison and Cassidy gush over a classic fantasy novel. And I'm going to give her that triptych of a famous knight. Close friends, rank 1. What's with the flyer outside? It looks like your handiwork. Glad you noticed. Do you know we're heading towards an extinction event? Sadly, yes. And it depresses me. Exactly. See, Redhaven needs more people who care. Sure, but how do you, function? What do you mean? Everything is just so overwhelming. When I think about our inevitable water-world-esque future, it just sends me spiraling. I totally get it, Cassidy. But, you know, it really just makes me furious. More than anything else, I get angry. Angry that we weren't taught better. Angry that we are selfish. Angry that we are not working to be better. Wow, I didn't know you even got angry. So, how do you deal? Well, it makes me so angry, I just have to do something. And even in my small way, doing something makes me feel better. Feel like I'm doing something, maybe other people are too. That's very inspiring, actually. I also get a little rush from putting up the flyers where I know they shouldn't be. Okay, that's less wholesome, but it has diminished my inspiration. Good! Allison's won rank 5, and the bench is next. I think maximum rank was rank 8, so we're getting somewhere, which is nice. Now, we have a little bit more time, so let's go to the park. I think that's Bruce. So we just give him something. We should have enough time to also go to the other place, right? Here, have that illustration. Oh, okay, that was not enough. I'm going to give you a pen, too. He's probably going to like that one as well. Cassidy, I trust you're familiar with the expression, the children are the future, yes? Yes. They're also the past, and I've been thinking about this keenly recently. Time is short, after all. Okay. Where are you going with this, Bruce? Well, look, without getting into the behavioral sciences, children are a reflection of the history of their family. My children had little interest in what I and Helen did, but because of our focuses, they grew up with a working knowledge of many things that other children their age did not. They passed fragments of that knowledge down to their children, who have had just enough of a taste to be fascinated by things that Courtney and Quentin find mundane and dull, just parts of life. In this way, I have more in common with my grandchildren than I do with my children. We have built generational knowledge and are richer for it. Abby has announced her interest to study history and enter academia, and after I apologized for her for being a terrible influence, I was thrilled. Oh, that's great. It really is. She's interested in a different facet of history. She has a love of engineering, you see, which is wonderful, and all owes me us for to have fascinating conversations, share our differing perspectives for greater insights. Too often, I think, parents try to form their children into clones of themselves. Far more interesting to simply share the information that we have and see what they do with it. I just read about how fleeting the moments are in which to share the insights of a lifetime. Yeah, I get what you mean. Do you know how much about your own family history, Cassidy? Nah, not past my parents. Dad's parents died really young. Mom was raised by her dad, and he didn't like to talk about Grandma. Well, that's a shame. It really is. I feel so profoundly awful for those who do not have a connection to their history. So many in this country who were robbed of the chance to learn from their elders. But it doesn't do to linger. Thanks, though. This was interesting. I'm glad your family is interested in what you have to share. I should talk to my mom more. We might have more in common than I thought. Well, that's an excellent thing to take away from the rambling of a nostalgic fool. You go on, then. I have an appointment with this excellent glass of bourbon. And Bruce's wisdom rank 5. And release! I'm out of control, everybody. Just Timberland things, guys. Excuse me. Alright, we got enough time to go to the Silk Lounge, where Eve is guaranteed to be, and this bloke over there, too. What was his name again? Carl? Carl? Alright, got a gift of a biker convoy for you, which she likes enough to become a companion rank 2. Giving me the... Oh, I don't want that one. I don't like that one. I don't want to leave as not cool. At least it wasn't cool back when I played. Maybe they buffed it now. And Carl, I'm pretty sure we got something for you as well. I think he's gonna like this one. Only one way to find out. I didn't get that much out of it. I'm not messing with you. I really do like it. Okay, good. I like all the family history. It feels like I really know them. That's the thing. If I'm going to tell a story about a nomadic family of space pirates, I have to get you to emotionally connect with them. I'm connected. Good. Now to just write a whole book. So has that been the goal this whole time? Pretty much. I love to publish a book. I've just found creatively elusive lately. Yeah, what's up? Well, I haven't really had a problem making stuff, but sharing is hard. Like, you sharing your story. That's so brave. I'm always worried what other people think. And you don't think I am? Well, you're very free in talking about it. That's partly because... but trust me, I feel self-conscious about my work. That sounds normal to me. Yeah, I know that, but... art can be so personal, you know? The best often is... How about this? You come to me with something you feel comfortable to share, and we discuss. Okay, no promises though. And Carl's creativity rank 4. And the Skyfall. Okay, no more Adele references. So what I like about Carl is that these conversations Cassidy is having with him is actually cutting in pretty close to a suggestion that she was given by Bruce. Bruce was like, you know, talk to other artists from other fields and see what happens. See if that motivates you in any kind of way. And you know, she is some kind of artist, and Carl, he is an author, he is writing stuff, so that is basically exactly that, just, you know, throwing balls in both directions, seeing what happens. It's the same way with Allison, really. She is a musician. So it's kind of cool to see these small connections here and there. Now, do not use your shield. I would actually like to use my shield, but if the game asks me to not do that, So be it. There goes one. Slammed you into the wall. Slamming my fists into your back, and you go down. Wait for the explosion. There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What's my reward? More maximum health. You know what? I take it. It's good enough for me. I really would like to see a second ability in here, among other things. Let's remember this room here is for later. Parry 2 attacks, I can do that. We do have a deflect in here, after all. Good stuff, not for you. Got it. And the spear over there didn't live to tell the tale of that spear throw. And the Killanova. Very convenient. Very, very convenient indeed. That's a new roll with a nice amount of extra effects on it. Telekinesis. I do like it because it is a new... I do really like it. But I think if we get an opportunity to replace our roll with something better, it is an opportunity we have to seize. Because we do not get a lot of those. And it will be better projectile attacks in the future too. Do not use your shield again. I need to remember that. Because I'm pretty sure that I will want to use that in here at some point. He did it. That's gonna blow you up. And you know what? That's actually... I haven't even checked what kind of ranged weapon we have. It's a Didn't want to stab into that. Got it. Okay, we get a new deflect in here. It is pretty similar to the one we already have. But I do like mine a bit better, so we keep it around and recycle this one. I would have known that I would have gotten this shield in here. Probably would have left the other one we picked up earlier behind. But you know, hindsight. Killing over there. That just missed everyone. Good. Oh, we actually have to deflect in here. Got one. Come on, you got another one on you. There you go, my guy. Good boy. I'm pretty sure you can actually deflect that attack too. There's a new projectile. It does have ricochets on it. Could have parried that too. Ricochets is gonna be nice just for the sake of being able to get some small bits of extra damage off here and there. Go in here really quick, grab our free reward. Then we go to that health room just to be nice and healthy again. There's a new weapon, which gives me even more sand collected and another memory. The coffee house, a new appreciation. What is it gonna be about? The first cup I had here was life-changing. Long gone are the days of drinking burnt beans. Was I even living before I had mocha coffee? I'm not that much of a coffee drinker myself. I think this stuff tastes vile and absolutely horrific. But I know a lot of people who live... I want to say live for the stuff, but at this point they are probably living because of it more than anything else. There was this one girl. I actually had a pretty touching story with her. You know what? That's a story I'm gonna tell you now. Okay. I used to have a circle of friends that I noticed was actually developing into a direction I consider to be... That shock just vanished from me. It went to the toxic direction, but you know... Those are your friends with some of them we actually basically grew up with, so you want to keep them around, right? And in the back of my mind, I knew that things were getting toxic, but it's just something I was dealing with for the most part. Just try to stay out of drama here and there. But then we had a New Year's Eve, you know? And they were deciding to throw the party at a place of someone who hated my guts. I don't even remember what for. I don't even think there was a particularly reasonable reason for that. But he just hated my guts and I really couldn't stand him either. So that was a thing. But yeah, everybody was like, you know what? Doesn't matter. Come anyway. It will be fine. It will be cool. And I was like, okay, you know what? If you say so, I will come. So I came. And I can't even blame the guy for that. I think he wasn't even doing a wrong thing there. But he did not want me at his house. He did not want me to celebrate with our friends together in his house. Again, he hated me for reasons I can't remember. And I was not particularly fond of him as well. So I'm not offended to him doing that. What did offend me though was that everyone who was like, come anyway, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be cool, was absolutely fine with that as well. Nobody even bat an eye about that. Ooh, homing projectiles. I do want those. Let's grab them. And that evening was actually the day and time where I was like, okay, you know what? That's it. Going to distance myself from all of these guys. And I did. After that, I never had anything to do with any of them, for the most part. I went cold turkey in that stuff. I really had enough of that. But back to the New Year's day, New Year's Eve day. So I was standing at the door, basically not being allowed to party with my friends then and there, and I was super livid at the time. So I was like, you know what? That's not cool. But also it was New Year's Eve, and I was alone at the time. There were some other parties I could have gotten to, but I wasn't really feeling in the mood for that. You know, I felt like my mood was a bit too sour for that. So I was up and ready to just stay by myself. I can be by myself just nicely. I am excellent at being by myself. So I was setting myself up to do just that. I was on my way home. I was walking because, you know, it was New Year's Eve and there were no buses or trains traveling for the most part anymore. And just some roads have been blocked off entirely. So I was walking. I was walking a pretty big distance actually. And on my way home, I was walking a distance for the first time. I noticed that I was coming... Oh, I take those. I was coming by a place where a girl I knew lived. And it was like, okay, you know what? We're here. We might as well go in there, say hi really quick, and then we can leave, right? She was there, staying at home, celebrating with her family, who I knew and really liked at the time. So they were happy to see me. And I was like, you know what? I was just in the hood. I was just close by. Just wanted to say hey. They were like, yeah, you are not going to leave this place now. And I was like, okay, you know what? I actually really wanted to leave in here, but if they are welcoming me this warmly in here, I can't say no. Oh man, I hate this. I dodged out of my cage activation there. But this is a good opportunity to get some damage with our ricocheting and homing frisbee in here. I must not dodge out of that attack, otherwise it just goes to waste. Range damage there though, it's pretty nice. So I spent the place there with the girl, her mother, the boyfriend of their mother, and I think the two sisters of the girl. It was a nice evening, you know, we saw some TV, some shows on TV, the usual stuff. We ate some delicious food and watched the fireworks, of course. It was a good time, indeed. And because it was late, was getting late, I slept there. It was a pretty nice night as well. And then the next morning came around. I am almost always pretty good when it comes to waking up early. So it was the first day of the new year. I think it was around 6 or 7 a.m. I was awake, the mother was awake as well, somewhat early. Oh man, the thunder cage always goes off way too slow. Good stuff. This time though. This time you're gonna get shocked to death. There you go. And I was just sitting there with my mother, having a good time, having some nice talks overall. Overall, all cool. And then, a couple hours later, the girl woke up. And I knew it, but I never experienced it. This girl, she needs her morning coffee. Until she had that first cup of joe, she was not able at all to speak. At best, she was able to communicate by making grimaces. After she had the first cup of joe, she was able to talk again, which was a good morning, and slowly start into, you know, being able to communicate with us again. It was a fun and interesting thing to behold, and it was very, very fascinating for me overall, more than anything. The mother, she was used to it, you know, they were living together at the time. We were young then, I need to say that. We were young then, so I have to think about it. How long has it been? 10 years? More than 10 years by now, I would wager. Definitely. So yeah, she is definitely one of those cases that absolutely needs coffee in order to survive and to thrive. Without it, she is barely functioning. I have to talk to her again one of these days, just because I want to know if that has changed or not. I doubt it has. I doubt it has. Man, hilarious. I was talking about coffee and made that roundabout story about one of my past bits. Okay, I don't know how to leave. Still looks bad. It is just one instance of damage. It's pretty slow. Pretty slow moving, but it pulls enemies close to us, which I don't trust, I have to say. But you know what? No, I don't trust. I don't know how to leave. Let's take it for one room. See how this is gonna go. I don't trust it. I don't trust it because there's much better abilities with that low cooldown and pulling in enemies. You have seen me using those skills in some other games. It almost always goes awry. Oh damn. Frozen. I am in dire need of some HP. I am in dire need of some HP. Actually, I'm not in that much of a dire need of HP because we do have that Firebird we picked up earlier. But I would like to not having to use it in here, you know? Good stuff. I got one of them. I got two of them. Good stuff. Please have a healing potion in here. Please. There's no potion in there for me. Whatever you're throwing at me, I'm gonna parry it. There. I still would like to get some HP in here sooner rather than later. Just because I don't want to use the Firebird right now. I want to keep it around until I have more HP. Ideally, I want to take it all the way to the last floor. Now, this is looking troublesome. Killing over. It's gonna deal some damage. Got the parry off there. Good stuff. Frisbee in your face. Done. There's lying some sand in that small islet there. I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to accidentally step into the red goop. Into the red goop of mass distraction. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm gonna grab it. I live for greed. I think that's the deflector shield and even better. Doesn't have that much good stuff in it though. I'm still gonna pick it up. Now, where to next? I still don't trust this ability, man. It is moving so slow, it deals so little damage. And luring enemies in, it's dangerous. There's a bomb flying my way, get me out. Parry. He died. Did he drop a HP for me? He did not. I don't even know if there can be HP in those thingamajigs. Okay, there's a shop. Got a good parry off then and there. Good stuff. There's HP, the dream. Come on. Parry! Man, parries in this game are so satisfying. So very satisfying, you would not believe. Now we walk into the shop. We have so much money to spend. Red pit resistance, I take it. It's gonna be useful later down the line. There's new shields, of which we don't need any. This one's actually not bad. And weave, which we also don't need. Kinda disappointing. I'm going to buy the HP then. And I gotta say... First of all, we're gonna... let's just see what the boss has first of all. Actually, no. Let's save that for last. I hate walking into the boss and having to walk out again because you can't just teleport in and out if you have skipped it. Is that a memory? It kind of looked like it was, but it wasn't. Oh, that was weird. That guy's shooting lasers at me, isn't he? That was a weird interaction because his shield blocked the damage, but he still got drawn in. Get me out of this corner, please. Thank you. That should bypass your shield. It doesn't. Oh man, why are shield heroes so scummy? Gotcha. So scummy, these guys. Especially on later floors when they have more annoying attacks I can use. We won't be needing this one, so let's get rid of it. By the way, our Buster Sword is pretty strong in here for us, which I like. Okay, we need to deflect. Got one off there. Good stuff. Slapped him. Got a key for it as well. He's gonna throw. He did not throw hard enough. And now he's gonna die. I'm amazed that he did not get hit by the spear we deflected earlier. And leech effects. We don't have any leech effects, but I want to have some leech effects that will be improved by that. That would be so good. Now, what is this gonna be? Shatter Chance? I don't think we have anything even closely, remotely looking like it could be useful in that regard. Maybe later down the line, but at least for the moment, nothing. And yeah, we'll keep this one around for a bit longer. Even if there's nothing else going on for it, the passives on it are going to be worth a lot for us in the long run. So we keep on moving, grab our free boss reward in here, and it is melee damage, sure. I do take some free melee damage. I am all about that stuff. So, next campground, looking forward to it. Let's see what this new campground has in store for us in terms of weaponry. And hopefully some better abilities. The Killer Nova, it's pretty strong, but it has served us pretty long at this point already. There's a laser flying my way, it hit me. The parry window of destiny, man, it is so lovely. It's gonna die to that. It's definitely one of my favorite shields in the entire game. And yeah, every now and then we have been weaving in some base, some range attacks in. I would say they have been good to us. Good parry then and there. And another one. Thanks for the HP. The offering of HP to me. Gracefully accepted. Let's see if this is gonna hit them. It does. And he's gone. The electric rage was enough to get this guy out. I wanna put some bombs in here. I used 2 bombs by accident there. Come on, do this one more time. What a joker you are! There was no way you could hit me with that. And then he just stands there not doing anything. I was so up and ready to parry him. But he saw it coming. He saw the flinch in my eyes. Sure, I take one of those. Why not? Bomb drops having a chance to be duplicated. It's gonna be nice. Better than the other thing for sure. Good parry. Bite the dust. And slap him. There's one more HP potion for us. Is he going to be annoying? He is! Thought we could kill him before, but we didn't. He just had enough time to get that attack off. I just noticed how small this thing is. I mean, it is a dream, so it doesn't have to be the right size. But look at how small this boss is. Or maybe Cassidy is just bigger than we thought she was. No! That hit me, and I shouldn't have taken that damage in here. Oh my god! getting slapped around by this guy. Damn you. Oh, he came out right where he left. He wanted to use that shockwave attack, I saw that. And we are almost dead one more time. Got one good parry then and there. Killing over! Was weird then and there. I think it was because of the tree. And he hit me! The moment I killed him, he hit me! Oh no! That's our Firebird gun. What a guy. Also, my killing over, it was looking like I was hitting things there, but it wasn't. And I think it was because of the tree blocking it. That was a problem. That is a new lightning cage, I believe. Yes, don't want it. Unarmed combat, don't want that either. A ball rocket that is a bit stronger than what we have, so we take that. Gonna miss that frisbee though. Maybe there's something else to find in this shop too. Ooh man, I really wanted to take that Firebirth all the way. I really wanted to, but we can't now. There's a new deflector. No, it's a blowback shield, my mistake. Still not bad. There's a katana. I do like a katana. I do like katana somewhat fiercely. And fire damage, we take it, maybe for later. I will buy the katana here, because it is a very, very good sword. Just because that special is so generally useful. Has good CC, good range. I wanna live. Ooh, that missed me. There you go. And the triple whammy on the parries there. We are still almost dead. Good. Fireworks in your face. Fireworks in your face as well. Done and done. And we get an exchange. Health for keys. Not enough health. Figured. I wanted to see if that would kill me or if that would drop me down to 1 HP or something like that. No, go back to the shop because I'm pretty sure there was HP for sale. I do want that because living is fun. And one more thing. I need to get into the habit of using my Lucid ability, the Dream Rush, the Lucid Rush a bit more regularly because slowing down time every now and then when I'm in a pinch like that, it's convenient. Damn you. One more. Boom. There's still one more left. Now there's no more. Actually, there's one thing I wanted to try out with the katana on the final boss. So here's me hoping that we can actually get there. Apparently there's a small bug going on that allows the katana to deal ridiculous damage against the guy. And maybe we can see if that is something we can will into existence. I would definitely be interested in that. Put that here, put that there. That's good enough for me. And we are almost done. There. There's a new role. I would say I like my role still a bit better. Keep moving, keep going. I would love to have a super strong... Get me out! To have an honest to god amazing range ability that deals absolutely insane amounts of damage. See that range on the katana? I do not want to get hit by him. Good stuff. Killing over. Is that gonna be enough? It is. Those guys are scary at times. You see that? The attack just has so much range going on. And knocks enemies flat down on their butts. High range, high CC, decent damage. What's not to love about the katana? There's a new shield. I don't think I want this shield though. Still got decent levels of sand on hand. Let's destroy these. even more sand and some ammunition, which we can use. Which we actually have been using quite regularly too. Oh my god! I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we can parry that projectile into him. And I'm happy that we did. Okay, died! He knocked me into the wall. Straight into the wall, and I hate it. Lure him into the cage. He did it again. Good stuff, he's out. Killing over on you. Fireworks in your face, he's still living. That's what I'm talking about. Run speed. Not quite what I was hoping for, but I take it. And I think we have been not everywhere yet. There's still a bit more to see. Run speed is a pretty convenient stat as well. Not the main stat I would be looking for on a given run. But still pretty nice. Good stuff! Parried the bullet right into the big guy. Was I planning for that all along? Of course I was, guys. Of course I was. Of course I was. You know me. Of course I was planning 20 turns ahead. Of course I was. Knocked him down. Get out of that. Firework in your face. Hitting both of you at the same time. Easy money. We're getting a lot of bomb drops in here. Hope you're not going to need a key in here. We need a key in here. Of course we do. Let's hope that the key is going to be worth it. It's just bombs. Basically we traded the key for 2 bombs. I wouldn't say that was worth it, but it was also not the worst trade. Alright, onwards to the Nightmare City. So one suggestion I made for the game is that I want Cassidy to actually talk to some people about her dreams. I would like to see that. Maybe having some dedicated character about that. She's just making a thing out of it, you know? Just one guy who she's always telling her dreams about. Would be pretty cool. Or just spreading it over multiple characters. That would be equally cool. So one of these is going to be a bomb, which means that these 2 are bombs, which means that this one is not going to be a bomb, which means that this one is. And these 2 are as well, which means that this one is not a bomb. We established that... Hang on. There's no way to find out if this one is a bomb, so I trigger it. It was a bomb. Cool. I just realized that we had to find that out in order to progress in here. So this one is going to be a bomb. That means that these 2 are not a bomb. That means that this one is a bomb, so this one will not be. These 2 are bombs. One of these is a bomb, so this one is not. These 3 are all bombs. And so is this one, so that means that these 2 can't be bombs. Good stuff. Now only one of these is a bomb, which is this one, so this one is not, and we're done. Minesweeper. Getting good. There's a stronger bottle rocket than the one we already have, and I think we can change him out. I want to change him out, then recycle, please. Thank you very much. It's not quite the projectile I would love to see in here, but we can do just a bit better in the future, hopefully. I hate you. Good stuff. Knocking flak on his butt. Don't even let him stand up again. Don't even give him the opportunity to raise his shield on us. That's what I'm talking about. Same for this guy. Good stuff. There's one more. One more shield hero, of course. Set the lightning cage. It's going to damage him. Good! Good! Easy money. Never had a doubt on my mind about this room. Oh, this room, though. I hate those spear heroes being all jumpy on me. All jumpy on me! Good parry. Can you stop? That almost hit me too! Come on, kill this guy. He's trying to get a hit on me there. Parried. Let's attack back to you. And we are done. No, we're not done. He's still living. My god, you annoying son of a gun. We got a lot of bombs. We might as well spend them in here. Getting some high quality resources and more ammunition is actually also useful. And the HP potion for later. I am not supposed to use my shield in here. So I won't. That did not go off. Kalanova. Keep him in the place. Good stuff. And teledash with a shatter chance. No, we don't want that. Very happy about the amount of sand we got out of that though. Didn't get the parry on that one, sadly. Good. I don't think that's going to hit. It actually did hit. Good stuff. And him. I saw you. Don't think I didn't. Gotta say, so far, we have been pretty lucky because these rooms have been rather tame. And I like it. I do like it a lot. I'm going to fight the bosses immediately in here because that will drop some more red potions down for us. And I love it. Take all of those. Be safe. Saw that coming my way. Damn. Dodged into that bullet. Oh, death laser. Damn. Ah! Bad. Very bad. We are dead. We're almost dead. We're almost dead. We're almost dead. We are almost dead. Get one parry off at the very least. No! I'm stuck! I'm stuck on the corner. I'm dead. I was stuck on the corner of the door. Damnation! I wanted to dash out of that spot so bad, but I got stuck on the corner. No way. No flippin' way. Oh, that's a shame. Well, still an interesting run at the very least. I feel like we just needed a little bit more to really make it shine. But we got pretty far, so for that I'm thankful. Guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on a single upload. I have been DeGrand, and I wish you the greatest of days. Please stay as awesome as you are.